and we're off. But yeah, luckily there's a pretty safe backup. It's just a matter of actually doing the right movement.
Yeah, and once you've been used to DSTA for so long, it's kind of hard to remember that other route that you used to do before DSTA. I know that if you do, most people reset if they miss it, which is understandable because it is a pretty good trick that saves like. I've heard some people say it saves like 15 seconds, but that's probably not right.
It optimally saves 10 seconds is actually the amount that it can save if you do everything right.
Well, both runners on world record pace right now. Hopefully we can see him keep it up.
I do like that both players have a pretty similar PB right now, so it makes it for a closer race.
Yeah, and also anything can happen in a race. You can go completely if you're not consistent. No resets can literally ruin your life.
Oh yeah, like so true.
I've had that problem in SM64. Like when I was racing people in 16, I was inconsistent, like really bad inconsistent, and I would lose every race because I was inconsistent. But that's besides the point. But both of them getting a good frog section.
Yeah, Plyd had a little bit of better vectors there, which is why they were able to come out a bit ahead. They have a bit of trouble coming up that hill.
Yeah, it looks like he lost all his vector time from rolling down the hill a little bit.
Yeah, Cap is just one of those kingdoms where you see little improvements can either save or lose a little bit of time. There's no real big differences.
Yeah, I mean, Danny leaving Cap a little bit earlier than Plyd, like 3 or 4 seconds faster, I'd say. But, you know, it's all up to the later kingdoms. The first couple of kingdoms, other than Sand, are relatively easy. And I guess what it is if they go for Nut Clip route. But other than that, the first couple of kingdoms are relatively easy. They just do the normal route and not the harder versions.
Yeah, that is true. One of the things that we'll see whether or not they get on the first try is Dino Skip. I'm assuming it'll go well for both of them, but anything is possible.
Yeah, Danny did miss that. Danny missed the chain chomp capture, and it flew to the side a little too much, having to go recapture it. Lost a little bit of time over Plyd there, as Plyd's already skipping the cutscene.
And both players heading over to the Dino now. Plyd lining up for Dino Skip. And gets it. And Danny looks like they also got it. Danny got a bit of a cleaner Dino Skip there.
Plyd being the first fast strat. And messing it up a little bit on the second half. I mean the second hit. While Danny is already finishing off the boss fight.
That was a good backup though. They didn't change direction completely, they just noticed that they just had to go a little bit further. I apologize for the dog noises in the background. And now we're gonna see both players getting one more moon before they get ready to leave the kingdom. And I'm assuming both will be getting above the cliff.
Yeah, it's kind of, I've seen and I've kind of looked at it. It looks kind of hard to save time when getting chest moon. So yeah. I don't think either of them will be going for it.
No, I can affirm that. Oh man, people having a little bit of trouble coming up with a rhyme for Danny. And Plyd as well.
Nice, dude. It's please don't died. Help out Plyd. Plyd having a little mix up in the sub menu. Very interesting. Can't say I've seen that in Rice before.
Yeah, Danny's a bit ahead right now. Heading into Sand, where we're gonna see some DSTA action.
Yep, let's hope they can both get a clean DSTA. We don't want to see any of that missing it nonsense.
I like that rhyme. That rhyme is good for Plyd.
That one's better than my don't die, help out Plyd.
And both players having no issues with all with the bird.
I think Plyd knew he was gonna miss it, so he had to get the bird first.
Yeah, he got the bird, but then he had a bit of trouble getting back up.
I think he missed DSTA.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he did.
Let's find out.
Let's see.
Nope, it's still fine.
That was a close timer, though.
Plyd having a bit of sloppy movement there, accidentally bonking into the fence before employees only.
Yeah, employees only. There's always a chance you're gonna bonk there. I know when I watched the small ant tutorial, I kept trying to do it fast and kept bonking into the fence. Wasn't very fun.
Danny going for a side flip up the icicle for swag.
Is that faster? I'm assuming it's faster because you can just rip one off right away.
I mean, it's faster, but it's harder. Is Danny going for Graham? They said they were going to play safe.
Maybe this is safe for him.
Oh my goodness. Gets Dram. And here I was thinking we wouldn't see Dram at all.
Plyd going for non-Dram strats, understandable. Dram is, I don't know, I can't remember how much time it saves, but
3 seconds.
Yeah, that's definitely not worth it. Are we gonna see reverse Jaxie?
What am I watching, Danny? I thought you said you were going safe. You literally said in the chat that you were going safe for this route. Like,
That's slightly interesting.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't think we'd be seeing a reverse Jaxie. I'm just saying that.
I expected to see a lot of things in this race, but not that.
I don't think anyone expected to see that.
Welcome to the reason you don't go for a reverse Jaxie.
How much time does reverse Jaxie even save? Like a second?
Like a second? Yeah.
I mean, it's cool to see it, I guess, but
I do like Danny showing it off. Oh, Plyd actually having an issue with Jaxie skip. No. That's gonna cost them about a minute because they didn't get the backup checkpoint. Oh, they got a checkpoint.
I think doing reverse jacksy slow is easy because you know you can take your time climbing up that thing and it's not too terribly hard. But doing it fast, that's a different story. If you can do it fast, you're scary.
Yeah, Plyd made a smart choice getting that checkpoint there. That won't lose them a minute. That'll lose them about 20, 30 seconds instead.
Well, I think both of them are getting a sub 12. Maybe Plyd might not, depending on how his notes go. But Danny,
if you hate reverse jacksy, then why are you going for it, Danny?
Because he forgot this isn't the Swag Invitational. This is a Mario Odyssey any % tournament.
We're looking at about a 11:15 exit. Yeah, but that's just normal, Saren.
Yeah,
that's just normal.
Me,
that's every
game.
Hate
it and then runs away from it and never comes back. But I think Danny got a 31.
Danny got an 11:15 exit.
Oh, I guess I'm just blind.
Plyd just finishing up now.
Still sub 12 though, so at least he didn't miss a sub 12.
So there's about a 40-second difference between the runners right now.
Plyd did have some technical difficulties before the race, so he might be a little annoyed about that, which is understandable. But you never know.
It could also be a matter of just nerves in general with races. I know that's what I experienced in mine.
Yeah, races, especially in a tournament format and not just like sandbox races where, you know, you just find some guy and you're like, hey, you want to race? They're completely different scenarios. Because one you progress and the other one you're just doing it like one time for fun.
Danny having no issues at all with the fish jump, actually managing to get the good jump too, so that they don't have to stall on the wall and everything. Can just head right into the Rango fight.
If you're playing on Japanese already and you switch to Chinese, it saves 2 seconds over Japanese, and I think Japanese saves, I think 10 seconds over English. So Chinese saves 12 seconds total.
Oh, Plyd actually missing the jump, but manages to get it back up pretty easily.
Yeah, that backup isn't too hard to learn. I actually learned it before I even started speedrunning because I was doing Koopa free races at freerun at the time, and I had to do that to get up there because I didn't know any other way. So it's relatively easy even if you're just starting out and you're not comfortable with the fish jump. 1420 exit from Danny out of Lake. Pretty good Lake. I mean, pretty good early game so far. But now we get to see what he does in Wooded.
I don't know what to expect anymore after seeing reverse Jaxie.
He's gonna do spewertless, nut clip, FRS. You know, he's gonna do everything. He's gonna scare us.
It wouldn't surprise me. Plyd having a bit of trouble hitting the globe there on the way out.
Danny missing the rock 3 times.
Seeing about a 48-second gap between the runners right now, so it's still early.
It looks like he's going for intermediate route. It looks like.
Oh, Plyd actually messes up the bunny a bit.
Oh no. It looks like Danny's going for intermediate route unless he just jumps down.
Yep, that's Goryuya route.
This is the route I do, and I can tell you just by doing it for a couple of days, I hate it. I mean, it's not that bad, it's just I'm not good at it yet, so I kind of just suck in general. But yes, we get to see intermediate route from Danny. One of the cool looking routes in Wooded in my opinion.
Oh, I think that's high. Oh, Plyd did not get clip properly, so they're going for it now. Going for the intermediate route, same as Danny.
You get to see double intermediate route. That's pretty cool. Do you know if Danny does nut clip, or do you know if he knows it at all?
I don't know, sadly. It wouldn't surprise me if he knows it. It's just a matter of whether or not he actually goes for it consistently.
Yeah, knowing how to do it and being consistent at it are two completely different things.
Doesn't do it in runs yet. Makes sense. I mean, if anything, it would make sense to go for it just to skip the gate to make sure you can get it consistently.
Yeah, I learned nut clip as well. It sucks. Nut clip is really bad. I think I learned it when I had a 116, and I've never attempted it since I got it that first time.
Danny going for some sketchy movement up to the nut. Oh, ooh. Danny actually taking a death. Meanwhile, Plyd having some trouble with nut at the dead end. He managed to get it. That's gonna lose about 20 seconds for Danny.
What I don't understand is that half of the world is dark woods or deep woods or whatever, and then the other half is just die. And I think I remember how to tell them apart now, but it's still confusing.
That is true, yeah. I do like that the Flower Road barrier is nowhere near deep woods. Plyd actually getting Flower Road skip first try, nice.
Pretty sexy FRS.
And the nice thing about FRS is it actually lines you up perfectly for that triple.
Yeah, that triple, if you use the road, that triple is kind of, it's if you're trying to do it fast. I always opt to go. It looks like he is.
Dang, okay.
How much does Spiritless save? I can't even remember.
6 seconds.
Oh, amazing. I love saving 6 seconds.
Apparently so does Danny. I can confirm if anyone does Snowdram, I will freak out. Especially if you get it first try without the first person. Implied, I'm assuming, is heading into Spirit just now.
Yeah, I mean, this is the sophomore league, so there's definitely a possibility that someone will go for Snowground. And I don't think he even saved 6 seconds during this Spiritless.
Saved enough time to be ahead of Plyd, though, which is still good.
That's fair.
Let's see how much time they're losing for that death.
I think they still have the. I think they're barely gonna get over 21. I don't think they're getting sub 21 on this split.
Oh yeah, no, this will definitely be over 21 for Danny.
It's gonna be an 05. Oh,
Yep.
06. Spiritless Luncheon. I'm gonna have to learn that and pull it out during my race just so I can lose.
I saw someone going for it the other day just for fun when I was commentating a race.
That sounds amazing. That would be absolutely hilarious. Just all of a sudden pulling out
Like,
lunch and Spiritless.
But somebody was like, I want, somebody joked about doing Spiritless, and then you just see them actually going for it because they were like reading chat. Danny managing to get them in it for fast hats.
I still don't understand how fast hats work. I've watched tutorials and my brain just hurts trying to listen to it.
I understand it perfectly. It's just a matter of whether or not I actually get fast hats. But yeah, essentially what happens for fast hats is Bowser has like 2 phases where you turn the hat upside down and you actually capture it, and you essentially throw Cappy to turn the hat upside down, and then because you're on top of it, you immediately capture it. Which is why even though you're right next to Bowser, take the hat away.
That's so weird.
Yeah,
it doesn't
like 2 different phases. That's why if you like don't shake quick enough, Bowser will actually bring the hat back. And then if you're not doing fast hats, Danny having a bit of trouble with Meme Tree, but
he just tried to go for cap vault Meme Tree.
Still not
I think that's why he screwed up.
Yeah, Danny is still pretty far ahead after that. But that does allow Plyd to have if they have a bit of a cleaner lost, we'll see. Plyd also going for the Cappy return and manages to actually get it. That's good, that'll help close the gap.
You know if they do cage triple? Or, I'm assuming they don't. But, you know, anything
is possible, honestly.
Yeah, cage triple is a pretty cool strat to watch as well. Like when you watch it and don't understand how you're working, like, oh my gosh, that's hard, and then you understand how it works, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's hard. So.
Plyd actually not having enough height with that Cappy return jump for the pre in the swamp. And now they're heading over to the Klepto trigger.
No TJ cage jump. Okay, can my brain work? No triple jump cage trick. Yes.
Ooh, Plyd almost doesn't make that dive to the lower platform. Danny has a pretty clean lost besides the beginning.
I want to see someone with a 117 in their race just pull out a TJC trick and just confuse everyone.
Plyd tries to go for the up throw jump there, but they didn't manage to get the right angle for it.
Spezzy, what's your time?
Spezzy is going for Snowdram and Cage Triple. Danny having a bit of trouble with the triple at the beginning of Night Metro. Luckily not losing too much time just to bonk.
Yeah, bonk only loses like 2 to 3 seconds, so it's not too terrible.
Meanwhile, Plyd just closing that gap more and more with a perfect triple. Just a bit too far back to do the spin throw though. Oh,
Plyd taking a bonk, falling all the way down.
Dang, Danny going for a nice Metro with a Goomba heck. Oh, Plyd actually misses the jump back up, so they have to take the stairs here. Meanwhile,
I think
Danny...
Danny just styled on everyone. That's basically what just happened.
Yeah, Danny just now heading into the Mecha Wiggler fight. Plyd is a little bit behind just due to little mistakes here and there. Having a bit of trouble with that triple at the beginning. And Plyd playing it safe, coming up that wall there. Those can be a bit tricky to nail. Danny getting a pretty interesting pattern there. See if they can make it work. I managed to clutch
Just
it.
barely, dude. Just barely getting that second cycle.
That's gonna allow Danny to have a pretty big lead over this, just due to Plyd's Night Metro. How did you get that Goomba heck true? What is going on? Plyd is like shooting right at the bubbles. That was weird. Yeah, Plyd having a very unfortunate Night Metro here. Hopefully Day Metro goes better for them. Danny actually messing up the dram at the beginning of Day Metro.
Danny also resetting it up. And I think Plyd getting a clean second cycle as well.
Danny having a bit of, or except Plyd is having a bit of trouble hitting those bubbles for some reason.
Danny going for scoop clip and getting it on the back side of the cage.
Nice.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that was a bit of a sloppy Day Metro from Plyd. Hopefully Day Metro goes better than Night just did. Still early though, it's still anyone's game, honestly.
Yeah, and they're not even too far behind, like 20-30 seconds. maybe 40.
And Plyd's just now heading over to the Scoot Clip Moon. Oh man, I'm surprised that worked.
Scoot Clip is scary. One reason, you have to turn your controller upside down.
Yeah, it's super hard on the Pro-Con. It's easier on detached Joy-Cons, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that uses those.
Saren uses detached.
Saren is amazing.
No, you guys are crazy. That's what you are.
Danny having a bit of trouble with the Scrap Moon there.
Okay. He and Sophie. Okay. Yay!
One thing I think about Joy-Cons is if you use the grip and put them attached, then that's defeating the point of Joy-Cons.
I agree.
Except that's how I played until I got my Pro-Cons, so I'm not one to talk.
Like, I've tried that for a while and it feels weird. Like at that point you might as well just switch to Pro-Con. However, the downside about me using Joy-Con so much is I become used to down throws, and I actually include them in my route and everything. I have 6 down throws I use.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, keep going.
Danny
but
to the last room.
Well, we have horrible timing, trying to talk over each other all the time.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I said we have horrible timing, trying to talk over each other all the time.
Yeah.
But it looks like Danny's gonna get a clean Metro. Very, very good.
Oh man, Plyd just barely got glittering above the pool with that dive. That was awesome. We managed to get the bullseye too. Looks like a 34-10 exit for Danny. See how Plyd finishes up this crowded room.
He finishes it up by almost missing the moon.
About a 36-second difference between the runners right now. So Plyd is managing to close that gap, bit by bit.
Now what happens next tells us if Danny is going for Snowdram or being safe, but it's Danny, so he's probably not going safe.
As he tries to go for an up throw roll cancel.
Yeah, he's going for all the insane strats.
Danny trying to go for the clip here. It saves about 1 second if you get it.
1 second, so much. That's so much time. Why wouldn't you go for that?
That's exactly what's on Danny's mind.
1 second? 1 second too many for me to not save.
Ooh, Danny getting the nice triple boost. That is so satisfying when you actually get it.
That triple boost is not easy to get, at least in my experience.
Plyd not quite getting the same boost. They do manage to get the triple, but didn't get the proper boost. Danny heading over to the Goomba room now. Not before a quick bonk though.
Bonking on that wall is actually incredibly easy. Just let me tell you that real quick. If you somehow don't bonk on that wall, you are regarded as some god among men.
Oh my goodness, the Goomba almost walked off the edge. That Goomba is like suicidal for those of you who don't know.
I don't think Goombas
like
can walk off the edge.
Well, they kind of can, but like if you take the camera off of them, they can just randomly walk off the edge. And if
That's kind of funny.
If you, like walk off the edge, you have to reset the room. So essentially, kill yourself. Plyd having no issues at all with the Goombas. And Danny gets the fast pipe.
Did Plyd also get shot moon?
Yep, I'm pretty sure,
Okay.
yeah, pretty sure they did.
I mean, we can tell that they didn't. Oh.
Plyd does not get the fast pipe. And it looked, oh, I think I like where this is going.
Graham.
I like where this is going. Danny just now finishing up Snow.
He accidentally talked to the purple one. I have no idea how he did that, but he did. And that's impressive.
Is impressive the right word there?
Yes, because how is that possible? He was on the far left of the room talking to the purple guy. That is very impressive.
39-27 exit from Danny here. First try, Snowdram. Are you free? Are you?
Missing the roll cancel though. And falling all the way down. Basically negating all the time that jump saves just from a missed movement input.
Oh, Danny had a bit of an issue with that first moon there. Didn't get the proper movement there, but they're able to back it up pretty quickly. Yeah, that was like super early for that spin. You were right, Spicy. Yeah, I'm not seeing nearly as much spam this time in the chat. Plyd having a very clean line up to the first moon there. And even taking the optimal route to the pipe.
Danny almost getting the fast the fast ground pound, spin ground pound, leaving that, I don't even know what that moon is called, but he got almost the fast strat.
Plyd just barely managing to get that 2D moon. Losing a bit of time, because when you throw Cappy, he tends to get stuck there. Danny getting set up for fish clip now.
Clean fish clip. It's a weird setup for getting the moon out of bounds, though. I can't say I've seen that one before.
Oh, Plyd having a bit of trouble with Dory there. And Plyd also having no issues with the fish clip. Having a bit of trouble with that first moon though, but they don't manage to clip back in bounds as they head into the Sphinx room.
Don't worry. He said not to expect much from his lunch, so he's just saying that he's so good at Spiritless it doesn't mean anything, right?
That's exactly what that means. Ooh, barely making it up there with that first jump.
Yeah, he was too far away from the wall. I didn't think that was gonna work, but lo and behold, he made it. As you can see, Danny's fighting Topper right now because, you know, he is going for Spiritless, so this Topper fight's gonna be really insane.
Plyd going for the triple there for safety. Didn't think that jump was gonna make it either. Okay, good, it's not just us.
Yeah, because Danny's doing Spiritless, so he's fighting Topper, you know? Spirit got replaced by Topper. And as we can see, Danny is now skipping the Topper cutscene.
Plyd having no issues with Spirit. Ooh, Danny taking another death.
I can't say I've seen that type of death. That's a very sad one.
Well,
It's
that's
very anti.
like just the geometry of that hill. So
Yeah, because sometimes it lets
all
you down.
together heading up there. I've never seen that recovery before.
Yeah, very interesting. Although he is. Oh, I thought he hit the hitbox of that, but apparently not.
Yeah, Danny got a first fame jump there. That was a good triple, they just didn't get the cap throw for the Great Moon. Missing the seed there.
Plyd taking a bong. Watching high level players buffer spin pounds is like one of the most satisfying things ever, and I don't think anyone else can change my mind on that.
I think the only thing that's more satisfying for me is watching high-level players going for that jump where you throw Cappy out and you just do a normal jump into it, like the ones after Snowdram or on the after Flower Road skip. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, where like they chuck it off the edge and they hold Cappy out, then they just sprint jump over to him.
Yep, and you just like walk off of Cappy. That jump is like so satisfying to see.
It is.
I want to start incorporating that.
Really fast forks. That was a very, very fast from Danny, and I saw a fork strat that I didn't even know existed in this run.
Oh, is that what they called him, Potato God? Thank you. Oh, Plyd actually missing the first fork capture there. I'm taking a bonk. Oh, and taking a death. Yikes. They tried to save it there, but no dice. I think Plyd just got too trigger happy there and did a dive.
I know I've accidentally done dives in places I don't want to. Just from pressing, like, yeah.
My apologies for the dog again. And he going for the triple here. He gets it. Meanwhile, Plyd just heading up to the moon now. Yeah, it's my landlord's dog. I apologize. Danny making sure they don't get a first frame jump there, because that will also eat your cap input before, just like with the death he had earlier.
I love that the bird just drags you over there and then just witnesses you steal his triple moon instead of like actually stopping you or something like that. But
yeah, that's the part I find is weird in this kingdom, where it's like he just drops you there and goes like, yeah, you can do this. And Plyd also having a clean luncheon in the last part.
Plyd got his cat bounce eaten. Or not Clyde, Plyd. Plyd isn't too far behind now. That death and his Danny making a couple of mistakes definitely brought Plyd back into this match a little closer than before.
Oh yeah, we'll see how close the match is now. It's about 42 seconds of a difference now. As they head into the auto-scroller that is ruined. Oh, Danny actually taking a bit of damage there by accident. Still managing to free Captain Toad.
Clean dragon fight from Danny. Definitely nothing to scoff at. Now let's see if Plyd can do the same thing.
Plyd not getting the Captain Toad hint art.
Yeah, I think that just means he's lost already.
Can't agree. Oh, Plyd did get the Captain Toad hint art now, so it's fine. Danny heading into Bowser's with a 53-52 exit.
Depending on how his Bowser's go, he could be on a PB pace, but you know, you never know.
Looks like Danny's trying to go for Bird Ram here. It's a bit of issues coming up the pole with the Spiny, but kills it for safety. Just to make sure that the bird, that Cappy can only home in on the Pokeo instead of the Spiny. Plyd having a bit of trouble getting up there. Man, Danny going for all the swag strats here. That would have been cool if it worked with that triple strat, but sadly Danny takes a bonk on the way up. Danny's setting up for crates over here, from what I can tell. Oh no, they're going for the moon on the roof. Plyd sadly taking a death in shards.
I'm pretty sure that moon's faster, and he also got bird drill, so...
Yeah, that moon is faster. Danny choosing to validate the run with Topper first. Good choice.
I'm sorry to say this, but to people who do Harry at first, I don't like you very much.
Oh no, Plyd actually taking another death. Shoot. Yeah, Plyd had a bit of issues getting up on the roof. Oh no, I chose my words correctly. Definitely validated the run with that Topper first decision. Let's see what Plyd does here. Oh, Plyd making the wrong decision here. But yeah, Danny had a bit of a scary Harriet there. With a whopping 1 health remaining. The old scary Harry, true. Plyd giving us a little bit of a heart attack with that Topper in the first hit. Manages to have a pretty clean Topper and otherwise. Danny just barely making it up with that climb there.
Jenny brutally murdering that bird. Rest in peace, bird.
Oh, and it looks like Plyd's gonna go for the friggin' crate moon. My brain just like gave up there. But yeah, going for the here. Just due to the issues they had with the roof moon.
I think Danny's going for TA. Unless he... he's going for A.
Another death to the...
Oh no.
Poor Plyd, it's all falling apart in Bowser's. It's still anyone's game, depending on how mech goes for Danny here. Danny having a good mech brutal. Pretty clean. Meanwhile, Plyd is just now heading over to climb. I'm happy to see people spamming for Plyd. Plyd having a pretty clean mech, honestly. That's really good.
What's a Danny gold for Moon? Does anyone know? Because I think if he has like a 5-minute gold, I think he's around a 108 pace.
Yeah, this is definitely 108 pace, if not 109. Plyd just finishing up mech now.
Danny saying he has a 524 gold, so this is 118. This is 108 pace.
Oh yeah, no, this can definitely 108.
One spicy vector coming out from Danny.
And Danny manages to get both rocket flowers. See how Moon Cave Skip goes for him. Oh my, that was
He almost had it, dude. I mean, he did say he is going for one wall jump, so.
He did say Moonskip was the next thing to watch out for.
True. No way.
Oh.
Just barely missing it. Oh no.
Seeing about a 1.5-minute gap between the runners now. Plyd with a 104.40 exit, Danny with a 102.53. Still anyone's game heading into this, depending on how fast Hats and the rest of Escape goes for both runners.
Yeah, last race we did see a couple of fast hats mess up, so you know anything is possible.
Plyd also having a nice triple vector, and they have a bit of time save over Danny here, depending how Mooncave skip goes. And also managing to get both rocket flowers here. Well, Plyd's actually too close to throw Cappy out there. Meanwhile, Danny going for fast hats and getting it.
Otherwise, that was a good moon skip from Plyd. Just forget it. A little too close to the wall on that first try.
Danny
getting all
Bowser's plate.
Plyd missing the first hat.
Oh, Plyd actually misses the second fast out as well. It's a bit of a bad angle there, they got a bit too close to Bowser. Danny, why? Danny trying to go for 2DSS. I thought that sure was sarcastic. Plyd manages to get the third phase for fast hats. Meanwhile, Danny is just now heading into pillars.
I believe you can see a fast approach coming up from Danny, and it looks like he's getting the first build relatively fast. Good first build. And Plyd just entering escape. Or not entering escape, entering the
yeah,
the
that's
second
escape.
half. Oh, I guess it is, yeah. I think of escape as after you capture Bowser. Because it's like relatively just bunched together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And good
Danny
109
here
from
finishing up with a
Danny.
109.
Nice 109. I want to say it's a 109 or 06. That's my guess.
That Plyd having a bit of issues with 2D skip, but they managed to get it.
Pretty nice race out from Danny. Pretty nice run.
Yeah, GG's to Danny.
And Plyd now going to enter the gold room. Oh, getting hit. Oh, Plyd missed the first pillar. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, Plyd did miss it, but they tried to go for it in the backup there. I'm pretty sure that hit.
Yeah, it did got it.
I don't know if Danny and Plyd will be joining us for interviews. And it looks like Plyd is finishing up with a 26. DannyGeffen25. In for an interview? All right. If you want to join the chat, you're welcome to.
And Plyd823 jumping in 10:25, around a minute 19 seconds off of Danny's time. Not too shabby though. Staying a minute off of your opponent in a race is very impressive.
Yeah, no, that was lots of fun to watch. That race was very close. Yeah, Plyd and Danny, if you want to join the call, we'll do a quick interview.
How you doing, guys? How do you feel about your races today?
This run was, I don't know. I know what to say about this run. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, that with that reverse Jaxie skip, only to have a Flower Road skip death, that was kind of hard to watch.
Yeah, I know it was just weird because normally I always go for reverse Jackson runs and I always get it, but this time I was just unlucky, I guess. It was probably because I missed the chest with the coins that the cycle was for.
Yeah, and that death in Luncheon was also very unfortunate.
Yeah, that was just the first frame jump that messed me up.
Yeah.
And the fourth try moonskip was also great.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened. What about you, Plyd? How do you think that race went?
Well, the better player won, that is for sure. Not too happy with my run, but you know, GG to Danny. He played better than me. He deserves his win.
I mean, you had a lot of good moments, so like that Snowdram was pretty good.
Snowdram is free.
I was surprised that you got it with that rainbow spin, honestly. Like, that rainbow spin looks so early.
I don't know, it's all come down to muscle memory. I learned it like 2 days ago, and I'm like 90% consistent with it now.
Yeah, it was good. It was hard. It was sad to see all the deaths and Bowser's.
Yeah, I lost a minute and a half in Bowser's. That was kind of upsetting, but you know, it happens.
Yeah, it was still a close race regardless, so you guys were only like a minute apart.
Yeah, ever since that the Jaxie skip death, I noticed that we were like within that 40-second time range for the majority of the run.
Yeah, it was closer than I thought it would be, because I definitely thought I would lose it, but I didn't. So I just decided when I noticed that I had the lead, I just decided to go for insane strats kind of. And then with that fast Cidio, I was surprised I got that one.
Yeah, it was a good race to watch.
Yeah, I hope it was entertaining.
Yeah, it was really close. And I wish you luck in your future races if you have any left. I'm not 100% sure, but I do encourage everyone to go follow the runners because, as you can see, they're extremely good. So if you like watching good people play video games fast, then follow them.
I can agree to that. Yeah, Saren's been shouting them out lots, so go give them a follow. And you guys have any final words before we hand it off?
Shoutouts to Saren for setting this whole tournament up.
Yeah, to all the organizers.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely shoutouts. That's awesome. But yeah, I think that'll be it, and we'll get ready for our next match. So thank you both, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. Good luck to the other runners.
Next match is going to be Spezzy versus Splego. So if you guys enjoy watching close races, I can presume this one is going to be close as well. I recommend you stick around.